says, I have prepared for those who are obedient to me, for those who will please me, such a Jannat, in which there are things no eye has seen, no ear has heard of, no mind has imagined. وَلَا خَطَرَ عَلَىٰ قَلْبِ بَشَرٍ. No mind has imagined such things. It is beyond the imagination of this insan to even imagine what Jannat is. One woman came to Zunnun Misri rahmatullah alayhi, and she said, Sifli al-Jannah, describe Jannat to me. Describe Jannat to me. He said, Inna al-Jannata la yuhitu biha ilmu alim, wa la yasifuha wasfu wasif. He says, you're asking me that which is beyond my capability. No one has true knowledge. No one has true knowledge. No one can describe it as it ought to be described. Have you not heard the verse of the Quran? فَلَا تَعْلَمُ نَفْسٌ مَا أُخْفِيَ لَهُم مِّن قُرَّةِ أَعْيُنٍ جَزَاءً بِمَا كَانُوا يَعْمَلُونَ. No nafs, no soul knows. No soul knows that which we have kept for them in Jannat, min qurrati ayun, things that will cool their eyes. Jaza'am bima kanu ya'malun. This is a recompense, a return for the a'mal that they did in this world. But nevertheless, since you have asked me, I will tell you something of Jannat. Zunnun Misri says to her, Inna fil jannati marjan min fiddatin bayda. He said, in Jannat there is a field, an open ground that is made out of silver. Fi wastil marj qasrum min dhahabin asfar. In the center of this ground of silver is a palace made out of gold. Fi wastil qasri qubbatun min yaqutin ahmar. In the center of this palace of gold is a dome that is made out of red ruby. في وسط القبة سرير من ذهب وجوهر. In the center of this dome of red ruby is a bed that is studded with sapphires and pearls and emeralds. A ground of silver, palace of gold, dome of red ruby. In the center of that a bed. تجري تحت السرير أربعة أنهار نهر من ماء ونهر من عسل ونهر من خمر ونهر من لبن. Underneath this bed, 4 streams are flowing. One of water, one of milk, one of wine, one of honey. وَعَلَى السَّرِيرِ جَارِيَةٌ وَعَلَى السَّرِيرِ جَارِيَةٌ. And on the bed is a woman, the woman of Jannat. لَوْ بَدَا مِعْصَمُهَا فِي الظُّلُمَاتِ لَأَشْرَقَتْ وَأَنَارَتْ. Such is her beauty that if her forearm had to become exposed in the darkness would light up. What is her face made of? What is the beauty of her face? Nuru wajhiha min nurillahi ta'ala. The nur of her face is from the nur of Allah. The nur of her face is from the nur of Allah. Women of such indescribable beauty. How many places in the Quran Allah describes expressions? حور مقصورات في الخيام حور عين كأمثال اللؤلؤ المكنون كواعب أترابا عربا أترابا كأنهن الياقوت والمرجان كأنهن بيض مكنون. Words cannot do justice to describing these women of Jannat. The women of the world are made of what? Sand, water, of the 4 elements. What are the women of Jannat made of? Min rijliha ila rukbatayha min az-za'fran. From her toes to her knee is made out of za'fran. Min rukbatayha ila thadiyayha min al-misk al-khalis. From the knee to the chest is made out of pure musk. Min thadiyayha ila unuqiha min al-ambar al-ashhar. From the chest to the neck is made out of amber. min unuqiha ila rasiha, min al-kafur al-khalis, from the neck, min al-kafur al-abyad, from the neck to the top of the head is made out of white camphor. And then the hair will be flowing from the top of the head right up till the feet. One strand of that hair is such that Janabi Rasulullah said, if one strand had to be brought into this world, this entire world will become fragrant. لو بدا معصمها في الظلمات لأشرقت وأنارت. If she had to reveal her forefinger, just the fingertip, لو أن بلالا من بلانها بدا لطمس ضوء الشمس كما تطمس الشمس ضوء النجوم، أو كما قال صلى الله عليه وسلم. When the sun rises, in England it doesn't happen all the time, unfortunately, but in summer possibly. When the sun rises, you find the stars disappear. The stars are not gone anywhere, they are there. But the intensity of the light of the sun is such that the stars are no longer visible. Allah's Rasul said, if she had to reveal her fingertip, the sun will become invisible. Such is the nur of the fingertip. Ibn Abbas radiallahu anhu used to say, if Allah has kept such effulgence and nur and light in her fingertip, what must be the rest of her body? Such is the beauty, it is said the first gaze of this Jannati at the woman of Jannat will last for 40 years. 40 years he will stay transfixed. Nuru wajhiha min nurillahi ta'ala. Obviously, the nur of her face is from the nur of Allah, from Allah's special tajalli. What must be the beauty of these women? وَإِلَى جَانِبِهَا وَلِيُّ اللَّهِ عَلَى صُورَةِ غُلَامٍ أَلْيًا أَمْرًا عَلَى حُسْنِ يُوسُف وَعَلى قَامَةِ آدَمَ وَعَلى قَلْبِ أَيُّوبَ وَعَلى مِيلَادِ عِيسَى وَعَلى خُلُقِ مُحَمَّدٍ صلى الله عليه وسلم وَعَاشَتِ الْأَرْوَاحِ وَحَبَّتِ الرِّيَاحِ. Zunnun Misri says on her side, lying with her, will be the male of Jannat. He will have the height of Adam alayhi salam, 130 foot tall. The age of Isa alayhi salam, the beauty of Yusuf alayhi salam, the heart of Ayyub alayhi salam, and the akhlaq and character of Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. The winds will be blowing, they will be in the neighborhood of Allah. When this woman hears this, such is the reaction. She says, alayka illa qatli ya Misri fashahiqat shahqatan famatat makanaha. Her heart cannot take this description. She says, Misri, you are after my life. She screams and passes away on the spot. The shauq and inclination and yaqeen of Jannat, of Akhirat. This was a daily muzakara that used to take place in Medina Munawwara. Where Ali radiallahu ta'ala used to say, لو كشف الغطاء مزددت إيمانا. If the veil between us and Akhirat had to be removed, and Jannat and Jahannam had to be brought in front of our eyes, mazdadtu imana, this would not increase our iman.